I've come to realize I actually do a lot of what is called visual stimming. And stimming is a way that you self-regulate your emotions, your thoughts, your feelings by quite often, like now, if you can see, I'm stimming by when I talk because I'm using my hands, and that using your hands excessively when you talk is a very, very big indicator that you're stimming. So one of my biggest stims is macro textures. Okay, so and it's a visual stim, so it is something that I actually get drawn into. And I mean, if you've ever seen any of my photographs, you quite often see I take photographs of things that I find visually pleasing, and then kind of like soothes how I'm feeling at the moment. So that's visual stimming. So to observe this macro texture takes a lot of brain power and focus, and that brain power and focus takes the focus away from whatever might be bothering me. And I did not know what it is that something was bothering me. I didn't even know something was bothering me until I had a late adult age ADHD diagnosis, and I started looking introspectively, and it does appear that I tend to hyper focus on macro textures in public. So if I'm wherever there's a lot of people, or I feel really, really uncomfortable in that situation, I would then do this visual stimming thing where I would focus on the texture, get wrapped up in the texture, and that just regulates how I feel, and just kind of brings me back to, I won't say normality, but it just brings me back to a state where I can then actually handle the stimulus and the input of everything around me. Yeah, that's visual stimming. So, for example, one of the visual stimmings that I'm talking about, look at this texture. Okay, look at the irregularities of it, yet there's a pattern to those textures. And the closer you get, the more intricate the pattern gets, and the more it starts resembling other things. And it just becomes a really cool picture. Like, look at that. Isn't that just a... There we go, see. So that is kind of a visual stimming, is now that I'm focusing and obsessing about the texture of this tree and me. And look at the beautiful line it makes between halves my face and puts me in that texture. So that's what I mean when I'm talking about visual stimming, okay? And that can often kind of drive you nuts, especially when you in public with other people, because your attention just goes to, oh, look at this lovely little flower. Where is it now? There. Look at that lovely little flower. And you forget what you were talking about. It can be exhausting for other people as well.